Hey there, fellow wanderlusts. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the best off-the-beaten-path destinations for 2024. We're talking about places that'll make you say, "Whoa, I never even thought of that." With so many incredible places to visit, it can be overwhelming to know where to start. That's why I'm breaking down 5 destinations that need to be on your radar for 2024. These aren't your typical tourist traps. We're exploring hidden gems and uncovering unforgettable experiences, so buckle up, grab your notebook, and let's get this travel planning party started. Alright, first up, we're heading east to Japan. Now I know what you're thinking. Japan? Everyone's going to Japan! And yeah, you're right, it's crazy popular, but trust me, there's a reason for that. Japan is a place of contrasts, where ancient traditions collide with futuristic technology. But here's the thing, we're not just hitting up the typical tourist spots in Tokyo. We're going deeper, venturing beyond the neon lights of Shibuya Crossing and the crowded streets of Akihabara. Think exploring the back alleys of Shinjuku, discovering hidden ramen shops, and maybe even stumbling upon a traditional tea ceremony. And don't even get me started on Kyoto. This ancient city is like stepping into a postcard, with its stunning temples, peaceful gardens, and geishas gracefully gliding through the streets. But forget the tour buses and the crowds. We're renting bikes, getting lost in the bamboo forest of Arashiyama, and maybe even catching a glimpse of a geisha district untouched by time. Oh, and the food? From the freshest sushi to steaming bowls of ramen, Japan is a foodie's paradise. We're hitting up street food stalls and local markets where you can find everything from takoyaki to mochi. Japan is more than just cities and food. It's about immersing yourself in a culture so different from our own. It's about soaking in the peace of a traditional onsen, or hot spring, surrounded by nature. Trust me, Japan will blow your mind. Next stop, we're hopping over to Europe, to a country that's been stealing hearts. Portugal. This gem of a country is a blend of old-world charm and modern vibrancy. This place has got it all: stunning coastlines, charming cities, vibrant culture, and some of the best food and wine in the world. Whether you're a history buff, a foodie, or an adventure seeker, Portugal has something for everyone. We're starting our Portuguese adventure in Lisbon, a city that oozes charm and history. From its cobblestone streets to its grand plazas, every corner of Lisbon tells a story. Forget those double-decker tour buses, we're getting lost in the labyrinthine streets of Alfama, the oldest district in Lisbon, where every alleyway has a secret waiting to be discovered. Riding the iconic yellow trams, which have been rattling through the city since the early 20th century, and soaking up the sounds of fado music, the soulful tunes that capture the very essence of Portuguese culture. And speaking of soaking, we're definitely hitting up the beaches. Whether you're looking to relax or catch some waves, Portugal's beaches are the place to be. Portugal's coastline is legendary, with golden sands, turquoise waters, and some of the best surf spots in Europe. The Algarve region in particular is a paradise for beach lovers. We're talking surfing in Ericeira, one of the world's top surf destinations, catching some rays in the Algarve, where the sun shines almost all year round, maybe even venturing out to the Azores for some whale watching. These islands are a hidden gem, offering stunning natural beauty and unique wildlife experiences. But Portugal is more than just beaches and cities. It's a country of diverse landscapes and rich traditions. We're heading inland to explore the Douro Valley, a UNESCO World Heritage Site where terraced vineyards cling to steep hillsides, producing some of the world's finest port wine. The scenery here is simply breathtaking. We'll sip on some vintage port, savoring the rich flavors that have been perfected over centuries, take in the breathtaking views, with the Douro River winding its way through the valley, and maybe even learn a thing or two about the art of winemaking. It's a tradition that's deeply rooted in the region's culture. And then there's the food. From fresh seafood to creamy pastel de nata, Portugal is a culinary journey you won't forget. Each dish tells a story of the country's rich history and diverse influences. We're seeking out local tascas, those hole-in-the-wall gems where you'll find authentic Portuguese cuisine at its finest. These cozy eateries are where the locals go, and they never disappoint. But here's the thing about Portugal. It's not just about the sights, the sounds, or even the tastes. It's about the experience, the feeling you get when you're there. It's about the people. The Portuguese are some of the warmest, most welcoming people you'll ever meet. Their hospitality is legendary, and they'll make you feel right at home. So yeah, Portugal is more than just a pretty face. It's a country with a soul, a place that stays with you long after you've left. Trust me, Portugal will steal your heart. It's a destination that promises unforgettable memories and endless adventures. Chapter 3. Iceland, Land of Fire and Ice. Alright, adventure junkies, this one's for you. We're heading north, way north, to the land of fire and ice, Iceland. This place is like stepping onto another planet, with its otherworldly landscapes, dramatic glaciers, erupting geysers, and the magical northern lights. Forget everything you thought you knew about travel, because Iceland is a whole different beast. We're talking about exploring ice caves that shimmer with an almost unreal blue light, hiking across glaciers, and maybe even taking a dip in the Blue Lagoon, a geothermal spa surrounded by lava fields. And speaking of lava, Iceland is home to some of the most active volcanoes in the world. Don't worry, we'll be keeping a safe distance, but imagine witnessing the raw power of nature as molten lava erupts from the earth. But Iceland isn't all fire and ice. We'll be exploring the rugged coastline, home to black sand beaches, towering cliffs, and hidden coves where seals bask in the sun. We might even get lucky and spot some puffins, those adorable little birds with the colorful beaks. And then there's the Northern Lights, a natural phenomenon that'll leave you speechless. Imagine standing beneath a sky ablaze with dancing green, purple, and pink lights. But here's the thing about Iceland. It's not just about the incredible landscapes or the once-in-a-lifetime experiences, it's about the feeling you get when you're there. Trust me, Iceland will blow your mind. Chapter 4. Costa Rica, the Call of the Wild. Alright, adrenaline junkies and nature lovers, this one's for you. Get ready to embark on an unforgettable journey. We're heading south to the heart of Central America, to a country that's bursting with life. Costa Rica. This small but mighty nation is a treasure trove of natural wonders. This place is a haven for ecotourism, with lush rainforests, pristine beaches, and an abundance of wildlife. It's a paradise for those who crave adventure and serenity in equal measure. Forget those crowded beaches and all-inclusive resorts. We're going deep into the rainforest, zip-lining through the canopy, feeling the rush of wind as we soar above the treetops, whitewater rafting down raging rivers, navigating through the wild rapids with the thrill of the unknown around every bend, and maybe even coming face-to-face with sloths, monkeys, and toucans. These encounters with wildlife are moments you'll cherish forever. We're talking about waking up to the sounds of howler monkeys, their calls echoing through the forest like nature's alarm clock, hiking through dense jungles where waterfalls cascade down moss-covered rocks, creating a symphony of natural sounds that soothe the soul, and maybe even catching a glimpse of an elusive jaguar, a sight that few are lucky enough to witness. And speaking of beaches, Costa Rica has got those too, but they're not your typical overcrowded tourist traps. We're talking about secluded coves where you can find peace and solitude, hidden beaches accessible only by boat, offering a sense of adventure just to reach them, and world-class surf breaks where you can ride the waves with just you and the pelicans. Imagine the thrill of catching a perfect wave in such a pristine setting. But Costa Rica is more than just adventure and wildlife. It's a place where you can truly connect with nature and yourself. It's about the pura vida lifestyle, a way of life that emphasizes living in the moment, appreciating the simple things, and finding joy in everyday experiences. We'll be slowing down, taking it easy, and embracing the natural world around us. We'll be immersing ourselves in the local culture, learning from the warm and welcoming Costa Rican people. We'll be learning to surf from seasoned pros who have mastered the art of riding the waves, sipping on fresh coconut water straight from the source, a refreshing treat that embodies the essence of tropical living, and maybe even trying our hand at some traditional Costa Rican cooking, discovering the rich flavors and culinary traditions of this vibrant country. So yeah, Costa Rica is more than just a vacation destination. It's a place that will touch your heart and soul. Trust me, Costa Rica will leave you feeling rejuvenated and ready to embrace the Pura Vida lifestyle. It's an experience that will stay with you long after you've returned home. So pack your bags, bring your sense of adventure, and get ready to answer the call of the wild in Costa Rica. Trust me, Costa Rica will leave you feeling rejuvenated and ready to embrace the Pura Vida lifestyle. Chapter 5. Thailand. A sensory overload in the best way possible. Alright, for our final destination, we're heading back to Southeast Asia, to a country that's bursting with color, culture, and chaos. Thailand. This place is a sensory overload in the best way possible, from the bustling streets of Bangkok to the tranquil beaches of Phuket. The contrast between the urban hustle and the serene coastal retreats is simply mesmerizing. Forget about those pre-packaged tours. We're diving headfirst into the madness and beauty of Thailand. It's about experiencing the country in its raw, unfiltered form. We're talking about navigating the bustling markets of Bangkok, haggling for souvenirs, and sampling exotic street food that'll tantalize your taste buds. The energy in these markets is palpable, and the variety of goods is astounding. And speaking of food, Thailand is a foodie's paradise. The flavors here are bold, vibrant, and unforgettable. We're talking about indulging in spicy curries that pack a punch, slurping down bowls of pad thai, a dish that's both simple and complex in its flavors, and cooling off with refreshing mango sticky rice, a perfect blend of sweet and creamy. We'll be seeking out local restaurants, street food stalls, and hidden gems where we can experience authentic Thai cuisine at its finest. These places often hold the true essence of Thai culinary traditions. But Thailand is more than just cities and food. It's a land of diverse landscapes and rich history. We'll be escaping the urban jungle and venturing into the lush countryside, exploring ancient temples, relaxing on pristine beaches, and maybe even learning some Muay Thai, the national sport of Thailand. Each activity offers a unique glimpse into the heart of Thai culture. We're talking about exploring the ancient ruins of Ayutthaya, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that tells the story of Thailand's past, marveling at the white sand beaches of Phuket, where the turquoise waters invite you to unwind and soak up the sun, and maybe even learning to cook some traditional Thai dishes from a local family. This hands-on experience is both educational and delicious. And then there's the people, the heart and soul of Thailand. The Thai people are known for their warmth, hospitality, and infectious smiles. Their friendliness makes every interaction memorable. We'll be interacting with locals, learning about their culture, and maybe even picking up a few Thai phrases along the way. These connections enrich the travel experience. So yeah, Thailand is more than just a vacation destination. It's an adventure for the senses, a journey into a vibrant and welcoming world. Trust me, Thailand will leave you wanting more. The memories you make here will stay with you long after you've left. Chapter 6. So, where will you go? So, to wrap things up, we've explored some amazing travel destinations for 2024. From the neon-drenched streets of Tokyo to the sun-kissed beaches of Thailand, we've covered some serious ground. But here's the thing, these are just a few of the countless incredible destinations out there waiting to be explored. The world is a big, beautiful, and often overwhelming place, but that's part of what makes travel so exciting. Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep those wanderlust vibes alive.